Marvel have made a big mistake doing this. Let's get into it. So of course, if you're on social media in the last 24 hours, you would have seen the big announcements from Marvel. The cast of Doomsday is officially here, and it was really exciting to see the 26, 27 names that were announced of all the actors and actresses that have been announced for this film. This was rumored to be the big announcement that was on par, if not bigger, than the announcement of Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Dr. Doom, not Iron Man. We were really expecting something massive. I was thinking, is it Kevin Feige stepping down? Is it this, that, and the other? I don't know. I didn't think what it could be. What I didn't think it would be a 5-hour live stream where every 15 minutes, a chair would come onto the screen with the actor's name on the back. Yes, it was 5 hours long. And yes, I did watch the whole thing. No, I did leave it on in the background. Every time I heard some music playing, I got really excited. I tried to guess who was going to come out, and then it was somebody that was so obviously going to be in the film that I didn't care. Anthony Mackie, shock. The new Captain America is going to be in Avengers Doomsday. Thanks for letting me know, Marvel. Cheers for that. Do you know what I mean? It really annoyed me when I saw a name that was so obvious. And the one that really annoyed me was Danny Ramirez. Like, you made me wait 15 minutes. What, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 times for you to reveal that the Falcon's in it? I don't care if the Falcon's in flipping Doomsday. What I want to see is some big hitters, big names that got me really excited. And you know what? They didn't disappoint as it went on. Of course, we were revealed Tom Hiddleston's coming back. Obviously, Loki, which is really exciting. Then, of course, all the X-Men, OG X-Men characters. You've got Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart, Cyclops, Nightcrawler, Mystique. And, of course, you've got Channing Tatum back as Gambit. I'll be honest, I'm not too happy about that. I did like his ending. I did like how he had his little moment. Bringing him back now when he wasn't really part of it in the first place, and it was a whole thing. I don't know, it didn't really feel like it ruins the send-off, but a lot of people are excited. But that's not the point. Did Marvel make a mistake doing this? Presenting the cast in this way? It's not the full cast, no doubt in my mind. And actually, Robert Downey Jr. posted a little comment on his Instagram. Marvel went back and forth of him basically saying this is just a row. This is just one row of many rows. Okay, so we might be getting a similar announcement like this in a month's time, 2 months' time, whatever. But this is not the end of the cast. And of course, there's going to be some surprises along the way, I imagine, with Marvel. But did they make a mistake? A 5-hour-long live stream. It's just added more fuel to the fire for that group of people just to continue moaning about Marvel, saying this is a big miss. Like, why on earth did you do a 5-hour live stream, 15-minute wait, announcing names that aren't really that exciting? Like, what was the point? And I think it works both ways. I agree with you. It was a little bit long-winded. They literally revealed a 1:30 video of just the camera panning across all these chairs. So that's how quick it should have been. It could have been, 1:30. But instead, they drew it out to be that long. Why? It got people talking about it. There were like numerous amount of live streams going on of people watching it, talking about it with their viewership. And you also got all the haters moaning about it. So in some sense, as a marketing ploy, you've got loads of people talking about it. Why did they do this 5-hour live stream? Why? It just kept people talking about it for longer than it would have if it was a 1:30 video. Then you get all the discourse straight away. Bringing one out, drip, 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 drip. It kept the conversation going, and I'll give props to that because it did. Me and a few people in my community were talking in the Discord. Make sure you join us, link in the bio. We were talking every announcement, being like, oh, Ian McKellen, wow. Oh, Channing Tatum, wow. It was going to have that back and forth. Another massive mistake that a lot of people are calling out is the fact that they revealed all of the Thunderbolts cast. We're going into Thunderbolts in, 2 months' time, a month's time? So now we know they survive. Now we know that they're in Doomsday. The stakes won't matter. There's a last-ditch fight. Will they survive? Well, we know they do. What was the point? That's a lot of people were saying that was a big mistake. What I want to say, though, is Marvel, Kevin Feige, the whole team, they won't let us know something if they don't want us to know it. Do you know what I mean? So people that are being like, they've made a mistake, they've spoiled it without knowing they knew what they were doing. What I think also people need to remember is we might see one of those characters die in Thunderbolts. We might see something happen to them. It might not be, things can still happen to those characters that will affect them in future films. But what I'm saying is this is Doomsday. It's a culmination of the multiverse saga. What's saying that they're not variants? You can't say, oh, they've spoiled it. I think it's so easy to just moan at that. That one I can hear more reason to, people that are just downright moaning about the way that they revealed these names, you didn't have to watch the live stream, buddy. It was very annoying when you waited 15 minutes and then did see another Thunderbolts actor and you're like, flipping, oh, okay. And another Fantastic Four character, like, okay, of course, if you're going to show Vanessa Kirby at the very beginning, I know now that you're going to add Pedro Pascal, Joseph Quinn, and the Thing actor. I know you're going to do that, so why waste my time? Just speed run it. You know, you could have had a whole chair with all the names on it and just like done them all in one go. Because we know if you're going to have one, you're going to have all of them. That's the only bit that annoyed me. Is like, damn, I've got to wait 15 minutes and I know I've still got to see this name, that name, that name, that name. But then they didn't even show 4 of the names that I did think. Of course, we're going to see Chris Pratt again. It said the amazing Star-Lord will return. We will see Mark Ruffalo and the Hulk and Brie Larson, Captain Marvel again. Of course, we're going to see Monica Rambeau. She's literally in the universe with those Fox characters that have been shown to return. So we know all these names were going to come up, but they didn't. Tom Holland, Benedict Cumberbatch. Elizabeth Olsen has said that she's not going to be in it, but, you know, we've seen many Marvel actors in the past say they're not going to be in an Avengers film, and then whoop-de-doo, there they are. And I think one of the big surprises in the future is we're probably going to see Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson come back. If you're going to bring back Robert Downey Jr., there's got to be a thing there. I did enjoy this though, because it actually brought some excitement for a film that I feel like is so close, but doesn't feel like that at all. It's in production. It's coming out next year. Avengers Doomsday, like the culmination of this saga. It's almost been 10 years since Endgame. You know, like, so it makes sense for there to be this next big Avengers culmination. We haven't had an Avengers film in what? 7 years. It's gonna be 8 years of a gap between the Avengers films. We've never had that long of a gap before. Like, I've not really felt anything for this film. However, seeing these names come up, seeing the X-Men characters, seeing the theories about how those characters are going to be implemented. Are they going to be in there? Doctor Doom just kills them instantly. Is it going to be X-Men versus Avengers? You know, all these theories are coming out, and it has now built that excitement. I don't know if it has done it for you. So the question of Marvel have made a big mistake, a lot of people saying that, I don't think they have. I think they've revealed some of these names because they want to, because they might need to. You know, there's going to be a lot of filming going on, productions going on, and there might be some leaks. They want to make sure they reveal some of the names, and then the leaks don't ruin it. Because think about it, if they didn't want to reveal Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, they wouldn't have. Same way they didn't reveal Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Do you know what I mean? There's definitely going to keep some secrets from us, and there's going to be loads of surprises. But a lot of people, I think now, are starting to think more about, damn, Avengers Doomsday is around the corner. You know, this big film, this big moment in this franchise is right around the corner in a year's time. So I'm really excited now by it. And I think this announcement, yes, it was long. Yes, it was little drips, but I think it's done its job. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about this announcement? Do you think Marvel made a big mistake revealing the Thunderbolts characters, doing the announcement in this way, revealing that the X-Men are going to be in it? Is that a spoiler? Is that ruining it for you? To me, no. It's excited me because I didn't expect it. So I think overall, this was a good move from Marvel, and I look forward to the next announcement, and then of course, the first trailer. The first trailer's gonna hit. Let me know what you think in the comments down below of this announcement. Are you excited for Avengers Doomsday? Thank you so much for going through. I've been Floppyleggs, and I'll see you when I see you.